Meanwhile, Kat was having dinner with Ethan's parents.
So they know.
Yeah.
Do they know it's Cassie, though?
Kat got nervous because she could feel that there were right answers and wrong answers.
Really big question. You literally have no idea who I am.
Wow. Wasn't that illuminating?
Every time he'd close his eyes, he'd imagine.
Jesus Lord.
Would love to present you with a business opportunity.
Okay.
Ever since I met you,
Rue, this is wrong. You do not go over Fez's head like this. This is bullshit.
girls that you would never expect in a million years to be selling $500 a month to be runners. Now as collateral, we would upload their phones to a cloud that I own.
Their entire life released and ruined on the internet, so their incentive to snitch is basically reduced to 0.
I'll front you a 50K suitcase.
Don't do it.
7K profit. 3 to me, 4 to you.
Thank you, Lori. You won't regret this.
If you screw me,
I'm
I'll
gonna
have
kill
you kidnapped
you.
and sold to some real sick people. I
that's
always
even
find
worse.
a way to make my money back.
I'm shocked that she even did it. Getting a stress hive. Right here. Oh my god.
Enlisted the help of Bobby as her stage manager and partner in crime. They didn't know each other well.
Are you all here to audition?
Oh wow.
All here to audition.
Go Lexi.
We'll be with you momentarily.
Find you out front of my house.
They took
What
him
are you
in.
doing, man?
Kill me.
What the fuck, man?
I think he wants to die. That's why he keeps pushing
A
it.
bunch of fucking assholes.
He is.
Ow! Fuck! You hit me one more. Oh, fuck!
Why don't you call the cops?
All right, Ash, chill out, man.
Fuck!
This guy don't want the fucking cops involved. Die, old bitch.
Oh.
If you got nothing to hide, call the fucking cops. Stop. I'm not stopping, call the cops.
Ash is smart.
All right, man, I get it.
You're trying to extort my son.
What?
I didn't know she was 17.
Jules?
He just sold himself out.
What the fuck, man?
Jules.
And she's fucking hearing everything.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that you were recording?
I fucked up.
Obviously. Your son, the one that's in love with Jewel?
Oh,
What?
that's cute.
That's not cute,
cute.
man. What the fuck?
I'm extremely confused.
You're
Yeah.
confused. I'm fucking confused, bro.
Me too.
Just pretend like none of this ever happened.
What's your name?
Cal.
Keep your bitch ass son out of my fucking life. And Rules and Jules. I don't know shit about no fucking disc, man. That's not my problem.
Now Cal's gonna be pissed at Nate because he's gonna be like, you fucking asshole. I came here to defend you.
There's like something you're not telling me.
Does Rue know that Jules is there? Rue, are you fucking kidding me?
Do you have a crush on Rue?
I do.
See, like both of them?
Around other people with this awful, awful habit.
You're like a sexual person.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
It would be crazy if they hooked up.
You're very fucking fuckable.
Why?
I mean, you're fascinating.
I did not see this coming.
You guys are in love, right?
Maybe he's trying to manipulate Jules to push her away from Rue.
So, Rue.
I'm not in the mood for a lecture.
Lecture, I'd like to think we have conversations.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Bible's in that suitcase.
Shut the fuck up.
You're good. Excuse me? Shut the fuck up.
I don't like that his hand is on that.
You can just treat like shit.
Yeah, well,
I don't like that his handprints are on that now.
Excuse me? When I sit across from you and tell you something about my life, you didn't get to use that shit against me. One more fucking disrespectful word out of your mouth and we're done. You hear me?
Well, what, Ali? You gonna hit me?
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, Rue. She just lost Ali.
If they made me a queen, if I had everything, through the night stars and moon so
Go play.
Oklahoma.
if the world to me
She's doing really good. Yeah, I'm proud of her.
if I rule the earth.
$10,000. Oh my god.
Good night, Mom, man. Sweet dreams.
And Lexi's playing.
Cool.
Fentanyl. Oh gosh.
I'd turn in my need if I rule the earth. If I hadn't the wrong.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking do this. I'm afraid he's gonna threaten her and try to hurt her. Dobby's just sleeping over there in a peaceful little slumber. There's chaos happening. Alright, so there you have it. Ruminations, Big and Little Bullies. And that was a very, very good episode. And it was a very scary episode, a very terrifying episode, because we ended up with Rue having a suitcase full of $10,000 worth of fentanyl. What? I cannot believe that she actually went over Fez's head and did that. I can because it's Rue and she does stupid fucking shit, but I can't believe that she actually did that. Is Fez going to find out? How is Fez going to find out is the question. What is her plan? That's what I want to know. Like, what is her plan moving forward? How is she going to sell these drugs? How is she going to get the money back? And she clearly heard, I can't remember the woman's name. She clearly said, if you do not get me my money, I will get my money somehow. I am going to kidnap you and have you sold to very bad people. Rue, what did you get yourself involved in? She is driving me bananas. I cannot think straight. I really can't. What she is doing to her little sister is absolutely horrible. She is completely lying to her. She's manipulating her, making her think that the situation is something different than what it is. And she's manipulating everybody around her. I feel like we didn't really have a pinpointed person who they showed felt responsible for Rue's overdose this time. Like I said in the first episode, it was Jules. In the second episode, it was Lexi. But I feel like they were kind of trying to touch on that with her little sister. Like that's who the person was for this episode, that Rue was manipulating and kind of using their emotions and their feelings of how they feel about Rue's overdose against them. That was her little sister. I feel really terrible. I feel like there's going to be something really traumatic that happens with the little sister. And Rue's going to feel guilty, and she should. I don't even know where to start. Like, I never know where to start with this show. Nate stands up Cassie because he went to go see Maddie. I am assuming that this is because he's going to try to get the disc back. I don't know if his plan is to ask her for it or to just make her think that he wants to get back together with her and somehow steal it from her. Jules is hanging out with Elliot more and accepting him, and this is very dangerous. I always remember I went through a very similar situation with an ex-boyfriend of mine that Jules is going through with Rue. And I remember that he had introduced me to this person, and I thought they were really nice, but I was always sketchy about his friends because I knew what kind of an influence certain people could be, and if I didn't know them very well, I didn't know who they were, what they were all about, and I didn't want to be judgmental, and I accepted this new person for who they were and who I thought they were, and they ended up not being that kind of person at all. It was a, we'll just say, a very, very bad influence on him, and I hated myself for believing that this person was someone who they weren't. It was one of those, I should have trusted my gut instincts. I can't believe, like, I put my guard down and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like that's what's going to happen to Jules in regards to Elliot. I feel like she's going to end up figuring out that there were dozens of times that Elliot and Rue lied to her where they were doing drugs at Elliot's house and Jules had no fucking idea. There's this whole weird love triangle that is kind of starting to happen, I feel, where Elliot's hitting on Jules and Jules is kind of liking it, and Elliot admits that he has a crush on Rue, and Jules is just kind of like accepting of it, and I just, my head hurts so bad because I want to grab Jules and pull her away and just be like, no, 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 don't believe anything that they are saying. I was told once by someone with an addiction issue that I am going to lie my face off, rarely going to tell the truth, and you can't believe anything that I say. And when I tell you that it's not something, it is that. And when I tell you it's not going to be like that, it will. And don't ever believe me when I say that it's not. And if you have a gut instinct telling you that something's wrong or something's off, it's because it is. Like, flat out honest. And I never forgot that. And it's like I see that in Rue. That's literally what this whole entire episode was Rue explaining and breaking down the manipulation that she uses on people to get away with doing drugs and being a functional drug addict. The damage that she is doing to all the people around her is insane. I don't know what's going to happen with Rue, Elliot, and Jules moving forward. That's going to be really interesting. But in regards to spiraling into people, she's hurting Ali. Oh my God, I cannot believe that she said that to Ali. That he literally says, do not use my personal life, the things that I entrusted you with, against me. And she ends their conversation with, what are you going to do? Hit me. That was a heavy conversation. I mentioned this in the last episode. If you have not seen the specials, there was one on Rue and there was one on Jules. Watch them. They are packed with so much information. And in that episode with Rue, Ali opens up to her and tells her that he used to hit his wife and that his children watched him do this, grew up for years watching him do this, and it is something that he like hates himself for. For someone to trust you with that personal, very private, very raw information about yourself and use that against you, that was the lowest of low that Rue possibly could have gone with him. And I cannot believe that she did that. And it breaks my heart because Ali is trying to do everything he can to help her and guide her in the right direction. And he knows at the end of the day, it is solely her responsibility and her choice. With that conversation, it just confirmed to him that she has slipped away and she's going down a very, very dark path that is not going to end well. So I think he's acknowledging now that it's a situation where she is literally going to have to hit rock bottom again or probably OD again in order for her to accept the severity of the situation. I cannot fucking believe that she brought a suitcase of fentanyl to a drug meeting, to a Narcotics Anonymous meeting. Are you insane, Rue? What are you thinking carrying that around? It's just showing the lack of judgment and carelessness in her. She actually thought that was a good idea. Are you crazy? Like, you skip the meeting, drop it off first? Like, you brought it to the freaking meeting? She is so fucked up all the time now that she just does not see anything that's going around her. She doesn't think logically anymore. And that's really, really scary because now she has $10,000 worth of drugs that she has already taken some of. And this woman is saying, you got it for 10, you can make 20, that's 7 profit. I get my money regardless. So it's either you sell this and make good on it, or I kill you or sell you into sex trafficking. And you know she's not going to do it good. You know she's not going to sell the drugs. And how is she going to sell the drug? I can't, I don't know. I love that Lexi is writing this play. I think it's good for her to kind of center in and focus in on herself and it's a way to express everything that's happening around her. I love that we got this like reality show-esque kind of filming scene where we're watching her parents argue on a screen and she's like cut in the director's chair. That was so cool. These scenes, how they film all these things, are really interesting. I noticed a lot of mirrors in this episode. I don't know if that's trying to signify something or if it's trying to foreshadow something? I don't know. But there were a lot of mirrors. We're seeing like in the car rear view mirror. We're seeing in the bathroom mirror. We're seeing like all these different mirrors. Very interesting. Reflections. It's like people kind of seeing who they are but being someone different. Ethan and Kat, that whole interaction with his parents was really, really weird. I do not like how his mother laughed at her, even though it was very awkward and very odd response of Kat. I don't think that helped the situation. Like, clearly she's very uncomfortable, and that did not make her feel more comfortable. We have not been getting much out of Ethan. We got a really weird look that he gave Lexi when they were talking about people auditioning for the play. I don't know what that was about. He said he did get a part in the play. Is he kind of like getting a thing for Lexi? I don't know. But I that relationship needs to be explored more, because I'm still on the idea of Ethan feels the same way that Kat does, or he's just not happy in the relationship. The whole freaking Fez, how could I miss that? The whole freaking Fez and Ashtray scene. Oh my gosh. Ashtray is taking no shit. He does not care what the hell the Cal wants, what he's doing there. He's like, let's just take care of him and be done with it. And Fez is like, calm the fuck down. He hit him like 10 times, but he is smart. He is very, very smart, because he figured out, he's like, he's not going to call the cops. He's not going to call the cops because he's hiding something. And now Cal exposes everything to Fez and Faye and Ashtray about the tape and sleeping with Jules and all of this shit. Faye knows way too much. Faye knows everything. Faye's questioning Fez in the last episode, did you kill so-and-so? And she's asking Cal, what's your name in this episode? Oh, like you and your son, do you do this together? Oh, Jules. And she's literally remembering names. She's cataloging all this kind of information. I am really, really worried about what Faye is going to do and where that whole situation is going to go. But oh my God, there's so much in every episode that it can go in so many different directions. And we're going to have to do a breakdown of that teaser, and crazy episode. Very good episode. The rate that Rue is escalating with her drug habits and her drug use now is really going far. Like, it's really going up there. And now that she has a suitcase full of them, I really feel I don't want to. And obviously they're not going to kill the main character, but I really feel like we're going to see an OD very, very soon. Someone could even steal the suitcase of drugs. Who knows? I gotta soak this in. I cannot wait until the next episode. Everyone throw a like or a dislike if you do not like what you see. Comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things. Say regularly. That lets me notify when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @star_chef_productions. The Twitter handle is @Puma4107. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.